When they came to the place that is called the Skull, they crucified Jesus there with the criminals, one on his right and one on his left. Then Jesus said, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." And they cast lots to divide his clothing. "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." Can you imagine words more gentle, more compassionate, more grace-filled? Jesus speaks these words from the cross, one of the last things he says before he dies. He speaks them not as an excuse, not as denial, but as profound understanding. The people putting him to death do not really know what they are doing. They are following orders. Maybe they are grieving. Maybe they are caught up in the crowd's emotion. Maybe they are confused by the conflicting stories about who Jesus is. A promise or a threat? A Messiah or a menace? The mechanisms of state violence demand action before understanding. They crucify him. They do not know what they do. There is much we also do not know about ourselves, about each other, and especially about those we consider strangers or even opponents. Following Jesus' motto, here is one way to orient ourselves with grace toward all we do not know. So let's join again in a time of confession. I'll speak a prompt and then leave some silence for you to offer your own prayers. I'll close each silence by saying, "God, in your mercy." And you're invited to respond by saying, "Here are prayers." Holy One, for where I have caused harm on my own, I ask you to forgive me and to help me forgive myself. It is sometimes true of me, like it was true of those in the story. I do not know what I do. God, in your mercy, hear our prayers. And Holy One, for where I have caused harm together with others, I ask you to forgive us and to help me forgive. It is sometimes true of us, like it was true of those in the story. We do not know what we do. God, in your mercy, hear our prayers. And Holy One, for where others have caused harm, I ask you to forgive them and to help me do the same. It is sometimes true of them, like it was true of those in the story. They do not know what they do. God, in your mercy, hear our prayers.